They drilled a hole to the center of the Earth, and what came out defied every law of science. In 1970, the Soviet Union began drilling a hole in the Kola Peninsula in northwestern Russia. Not for oil. Not for gas. Purely to see how deep into the Earth human beings could go. They drilled for 24 years straight. And what came back up out of that hole shattered everything scientists thought they knew about what was sitting underneath their feet. By 1989, they had reached 12 kilometers down. Deeper than the deepest point in the entire ocean. The temperature at that depth was supposed to be around 100 degrees. It was 180. Hot enough to make solid rock behave like plastic. The drill bits kept melting. The walls of the hole kept collapsing inward like the Earth itself was trying to close the wound back up. But the temperature was not the strangest part. At around 9 kilometers down they found water. Not surface water that had seeped through cracks over time. Water that had never once touched the surface in the entire history of the planet. Water formed by hydrogen and oxygen being physically squeezed out of the rock minerals themselves under pressure so extreme the human mind cannot picture it. They also pulled up microscopic fossils of living organisms 2 kilometers deeper than science said life could ever exist. The project was abandoned in 1994 when the rock became physically impossible to drill through. The hole is now sealed with a metal cap bolted to the ground in the middle of nowhere. 12 kilometers deep. And scientists will tell you openly that we have barely scratched the surface of our own planet. Subscribe if you like the content. Thank you for your support.